These are the best budget MAC-10 skins in 2025 and we have a limit of $20 per skin, but I'll cover every single budget until that price point. Starting off with the MAC-10 light box, which is simple and clean, and it is overall the best purple skin here, and the factory new is only 60 cents. Next up, the MAC-10 toy box, which is very underrated. You never see anyone use this skin, but it looks so nice, and the minimum wear is around $6. And then the MAC-10 Saliba Oni, which is relatively new and it's a nice purple one too, but this one is too dark if you ask me. The field tested is around $5.3. And then the MAC-10 Pipe Down, which is another very underrated skin. The pipes look so realistic and I kinda like it. The factory new is around $2. And then the MAC-10 Stalker, which, I mean, the skin does have an amazing artwork, but I think there's a big problem here, and that this artwork is so dark, which I don't like at all. I don't know why it is like this, but for the price of $19.8, I think it is way too expensive. And then we have the MAC-10 Pipsqueak, which is another new one that looks amazing. In terms of artwork, I even prefer this one over the last one that we showed, and this one is just so much cheaper because the factory new is around $4. This video was sponsored by SkinsMonkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to SkinsMonkey is in the description. And then the MAC-10 Sakaku, and a fun fact is that this one in field tested is basically the best condition that it can be in. You cannot get a minimal wear or factory new one, and in this case it costs 80 cents. And then we have the MAC-10 Curse, which is great for a pink loadout. The artwork is decent as well, and the factory new is $11.3. Next up, the MAC-10 Whitefish, which is perfect for a black or even a white loadout, and it is super cheap as the factory new is around 60 cents. Next up, the MAC-10 Heat, which is a nice one for a red loadout, and it is also very shiny. It also works on a yellow loadout, I guess, but the factory new is around $8. The MAC-10 Tatter is another one that I think is very underrated. No one uses it and it is as clean as it gets, and the factory new is around $11, but if you get the minimal wear it will be almost half the price. And then we have the MAC-10 Malachite, which is perfect for a blue/cyan loadout, and it is also very cheap. The factory new is only $3. The next one is the MAC-10 Neon Rider, which if you're a Note player, you just know this skin and you probably like it. It is an absolute classic. It is so old, but the artwork is still so amazing to this day, and the factory new is around $10.5. And then we have the MAC-10 Discotheque, which is a unique one as it changes colors, but I'm kinda bored of it. The minimum wear is around $5. And going over to the MAC-10 Allure, which I'm not a fan of the colors, but the artwork is pretty clean if we're being honest. The factory new for $1.6 is actually pretty good. And then the MAC-10 Nuclear Garden, which is the best green one in my opinion. It is so old as well, and the factory new is around $9.5. And then we have the MAC-10 Lapis Gator, which is one of the best blue ones that you can get, and it is one of the cheapest ones as well, because this one in factory new is quite literally only 70 cents. And that is it. Let me know what your favorite MAC-10 skin is. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.